back down here to do a few more interviews for the evening. Looking forward to it. Our next guest is a true inspiration. In 2012, Judy O'Connor's son, Marty, suffered a life-altering spinal cord injury that left him paralyzed from the neck down. But rather than give up, Marty went back to school to earn his MBA. And with him, every step of the way, was his mother. Judy's joining us now via Notre Dame Day video hotline. And Judy, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me.
I appreciate this. It's just what an incredible journey both you and Marty have been on. And, you know, as you looked at your role as not only a mother, but a mentor, I guess you could say, in helping Marty through his MBA program, what was the most rewarding part of it for you?
The most rewarding part of it was watching him from beginning to end. I saw Marty go from the lowest point in his life, having suffered a spinal cord injury and being told he would never be able to use his hands and arms nor walk again, to really shining in an MBA program that he frankly thought was going to be impossible. It was really daunting. And to see him mature and grow along the way, I couldn't have been prouder of him.
You know, people see what you've accomplished as a mom helping your son out, but were there any periods of time where it just became almost overwhelming for both of you as you moved through this journey?
It was not an easy journey. Marty's physical limitations make everything take 3 times as long. He uses voice software. He uses a mouth stick on the computer. When he's set up at his desk, he's independent. But it's frustrating. Voice technology is not perfected. It's great for Word applications, but when you start using Excel and doing PowerPoint, it just doesn't sync as well. And I think if he could have thrown that computer out the window a few times, he would have done it. So it was challenging. It was tiring. He sat for hours, extra hours in that chair all the time, but he just would not give up. So yeah, it was hard. We were exhausted, but it was well worth it.
Oh God, what a journey you've been on, and what a battle you have both fought. Now, let's get to the moment of, I guess you could say, joy and elation. That moment when Marty accepted his diploma. How did it feel inside for you?
That was a feeling of pride beyond words. Spinal cord injuries are really cruel. In a heartbeat, your life as you knew it stops. And you have this giant, not only physical challenge ahead of you, but a mental challenge to just keep on moving forward with your life and trying to stay positive. And honestly, our son has kept the whole family positive because he really is strong. He's got a strong heart, a good heart. And to see him earn his degree, kill it with his grades. He was nominated by the business school as their outstanding graduate student of 2017. It was beyond words. I was walking on air.
Well, I understand you were walking on air when Marty received his degree. Now, tell me about your personal surprise.
Oh, my goodness. I had positioned Marty so he could get his picture taken, having received the degree, and all of a sudden the dean was ushering me up towards the front of the stage, and I couldn't understand if I was in the way or what I was doing wrong. But then I heard the announcer saying that they were honoring me with an MBA as well, an honorary MBA. I looked out in the audience. I saw our entire family. We have 3 daughters as well as Marty. They'd all come in from all across the country. They're all standing there bawling. I saw the students that I had become friends with during the whole process. They were standing and cheering. And honestly, the whole thing, it was such an honor for me to be able to help my son in that way. When your child gets hurt and has a terrible diagnosis, you just want to sweep in and fix it. And I couldn't. And it was so frustrating. So this was my way of being able to help him. And it was such an honor for Chapman to recognize me for that. It was just amazing.
Well, we just have a few minutes, really, but I want you to tell us a little about the nonprofit, the Marty O'Connor Foundation for Progress. What is it, and what does it do?
Well, it all started out as a fundraising effort to help Marty right after his injury because the expenses are overwhelming. And then as time went on, we knew the benefit of having so many people reach out to us and help, and we wanted to pay it forward a bit. So we do fundraising for many of the people and organizations that have helped Marty along the way. The Rogers A. Severson Fitness and Technology Center is a totally handicapped accessible facility where you can work out and have trainers in a non-intimidating environment. We fundraise now that Marty's done. We're raising money so other kids can go to college who are disabled athletes as well. We support research such as neurorecovery technologies has come up with a non-invasive spinal cord stimulator to aid in rehabilitation. And we also are very interested in supporting stem cell research. And I certainly have my eye on Notre Dame Center for Stem Cell and Regenerative Medicine. They are using adult stem cells ethically in order to come up with cures for diseases that previously people didn't even dream of. Eventually, they'll be able to inject stem cells into the spinal cord injury site, and hopefully the body will be able to heal itself.
Judy,
so those are the kind of things that we, in our small or large way, support with our foundation. And we just want to give the message to others that we will never give up hope. Marty is moving forward, and we want everybody else who has suffered a terrible injury like his to have hope and know that they do have a positive future.
Judy, thank you so much for sharing your story, and please, we wish you and Marty the best.